Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen.
Coming up on Metrofile this week, First Bank of Nigeria continues 125th anniversary celebration with Jamaat prayer and a dinner.
We are the elephants. Yes.
Plus, second edition of the ITO NFF Award held in Lagos. Former Super Eagles players, class of '94, honored for their service to the nation.
All right.
Music, dance and comedy take center stage at the 2019 edition of the Edutainment Fiesta of the University of Lagos. Well, it feels great to be on the show today, and great events certainly await you on Metrofile as usual. And you know the fun starts right here. You miss it, I tell you, you miss out. So you are right on time for the very first edition of Metrofile in the month of April. We're so excited about it. As you can see, the set is complete, and we are ready to give you a show. Welcome back, Anne.
Thank you very much. I had a good time. I hope you guys didn't miss me too much. And it's April. It's the first edition of Metrofile. By the way, how many people fooled people this April?
I don't think there's so much foolery going around the world that nobody has time for that anymore.
All right, so this is Channels TV, and this is Metrofile. So 30 minutes of your time is all we ask for, and we will make it fun for you. So please stay glued to this channel. For 30 minutes, we will be showing you different features on the program today. But while you enjoy, don't forget, watch out for flash photography. Once again, welcome. I'm Anne Nwawadu.
And I'm Oge Chukwuosi. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, when you are the first and grown to become a pace setter in many ramifications, it may just be difficult to keep quiet about your several achievements. Now, we'll continue this week's edition of the program with a highlight of activities to mark the 125th anniversary of the First Bank of Nigeria Limited. Take a look.
This is a journey that started in the year 1894. Going through the years characterized by many highs and challenging lows, but through it all, First Bank of Nigeria continues to celebrate 125 years of quality service delivery.
Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen.
The special interdenominational service was held last week, and this week we begin with the special Jamaat service held in Lagos.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Sami'a Allahu liman hamida. Rabbana lakal hamdu.
The Chief Missioner of Ansaruddin Society of Nigeria, Sheikh Abdurrahman Ahmed, alongside other Muslim faithful, including the Oba of Lagos, Rewan Akiolu, joined the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of First Bank of Nigeria Limited, Mr. Adeshola Kazim Adedunto, for special prayers.
The First Bank Nigeria Limited, its board, management and staff, including its customers, they have endured for this long, but it is not a guarantee to anything. There had been empires and kingdoms that have seen thousands of years and afterwards collapsed. May the shadow of First Bank never grow less.
The Chief Missioner commended the bank on how far they have come, and in response to that, the Managing Director and CEO of the bank, Mr. Adeshola Kazim Adedunto, appreciates everyone.
We truly appreciate your support. We've done our corporate social responsibility. We will continue to do what is right in this environment. In fact, the logo of our celebration is woven into the fabric of the society. Because the reason why we have existed for 125 years, unbroken, in fact, not just in Nigeria, we belong to a special club. There are not too many companies globally that have existed for more than 100 years. Everywhere in the world, we belong to an exclusive club.
Inna Allaha wa malaikatahu يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما.
Days later, First Bank of Nigeria Limited gathered distinguished Nigerians across the country under one roof. Also joining them is the Emir of Kano, Muhammadu Sanusi II. The Vice President, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, is also here. The chairman of FBN Holdings PLC, Oba Otudeko, sets the tone for the evening.
It's an evening of celebration. It's an evening of rejoicing. It's an evening for us to acknowledge how good the Lord has been to us. Therefore, please rejoice and be glad, because the Lord has blessed our gathering.
In this hall are some personalities who have in one way or the other had dealings with this bank that no doubt has been a major part of the history of Nigeria and has remained one of the leading financial institutions in the country. The Governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Mr. Godwin Emefiele, lauds their achievements over the years.
I must commend the bank on the attainment of this significant milestone, as it goes to show First Bank's resilience and ability to adapt to changing economic and political environment in Nigeria. The bank has been at the forefront of delivering credible financial services to its customers and supporting the building of a safe and sound financial system in Nigeria. I'll urge the management of the bank to continue to build on this laudable stride by continuing to create better financial intermediation tools that will support the growth objectives of our customers and, by extension, the growth of our Nigerian economy.
We are the elephants, yes. And no, they don't call us the elephants for nothing. We are strong. We are mighty.
Yes.
All of us. The operations unit.
Yes.
The retail unit.
Oh, yes.
All hands must be on deck. We must work and work. We must work. We must work. I don't work. Tossing work. She can work. He work.
Some personalities invited include Olubadon of Ibadan, Oba Salisu Adetunji, industrialist Chief Razak Okoya and wife Folashade, Chairman of Doyin Group, Chief Samuel Adedoyin, former Nigerian High Commissioner to the United Kingdom, Dr. Christopher Kolade, and wife Beatrice, former Chairman of the bank, Umaru Abdul Mutalib, Chairman of Elizade, Chief Michael Adeojo, businessman Chief Kunle Ojora and wife Ojolakwe, elder statesman Chief Ayo Adebanjo, General Iken Wachuku, founder of Forte Oil Mr. Femi Otedola, Minister of Finance Mrs. Zainab Ahmed, and the CEO of Nigerian Stock Exchange Mr. Oscar Onyema. Others include Governor-elect of Ogun State, Mr. Dapo Abiodun, Senator Olorinimbe Mamora and wife of a former Governor of Lagos State, Mrs. Abimbola Fashola, publisher of the Guardian newspaper, Mrs. Maiden Ibru, former LCCI President, Chief Nike Akonde, businessman, Mr. Atedo Peterside, the former Executive Director of Small and Medium Enterprises at the Bank of Industry, Dr. Wahid Olaguju, as well as other very important personalities. The Emir of Kano, who was once a CEO of the bank, took the guests down memory lane.
There are a few things that people experience about institutions in coming into contact with the institutions and in working in those institutions as customers or as shareholders or as staff that tell you a lot about what makes that institution tick. Now, I don't know how all that will fit into theoretical analysis of institutions and institution building, but some of those anecdotes and some of those stories are important when we try to understand why First Bank came 125 years.
With over 10 million active customer accounts and more than 750 business locations, First Bank of Nigeria Limited remains the only financial institution that has been around for this long.
But let me congratulate the board, management and staff, past and present of First Bank, on this marvelous occasion of the 125th anniversary of the bank. Being Nigeria's premier and her largest bank for decades is certainly worthy of celebration. And in the past 1 week or so, there have been a harvest of praise and commendation at home and abroad.
As they cut their special cake in celebration of this milestone, they look forward to another 125 years.
Big deal for an institution to have lasted this long and continue to be relevant, continue to be a major part of building the economy of the nation, to be a systematically important institution, to be relevant to the lives of the individual Nigerians, to continue to be innovative, to continue to reinvent itself within the country in a landscape of competitiveness.
I feel so happy to be part of this 125 years, but more importantly, I feel proud and happy to have been part of the history of that institution.
Founded in 1894 as the Bank for British West Africa, it is Nigeria's premier commercial bank and most valuable banking brand. They provide a comprehensive range of retail and corporate financial services to customers and investors wishing to explore the vast business opportunities available in Nigeria and their other business locations across Africa, Europe, Middle East, and Asia.